A Township tool is now out for PC VR and releases on the 15th for the Oculus Quest platform. God, recording this for like 4th time today. Hey guys, this is the main menu of a Township Tale, and I'm just gonna get you started with a little bit of the settings. So, if you notice that your hand is not the right hand for locomotion, you can change it here. Just go through all these settings, make sure everything's in order, and you can select a tutorial tale if it's not already selected. Put your hand onto this orb, grab it, and put it into your face. Let go, and you'll be transported into the character selection screen. This is where you can customize your character as much as you want. As you can see, you can choose the body size and type, skin color. To scroll, you just go like this. Oh, scroll. You can choose all of these different options to customize your character. Once you're done customizing, if you turn this knob, this little bobblehead will pop up. You can save it here. And next time you want to use it, you can just stick it onto your avatar. It'll make it into this, so you don't have to make your character every time. Or if you don't like it, you can just throw it away. I'm going to take my character here, put it on, and that should be good. I'm going to enter the world just by standing on here, and here I am. Using this button on your controller, you can bring up this menu with a bunch of different settings, and I'll go through all of these now. This is to exit the game. Put this orb up to your face like you did to join. This is to unmute. This is to show name tags of other players. This is to show your avatar. This is to friend people. Hand it to someone, wait until they grab it, and then let go. This is for your camera. However, it's only on PC, and even then, causes a little bit of lag. First order of business, we're going to walk down these stairs. And this is where you'll find a bunch of different crap all over the ground. So what you're going to do is go around collecting a bunch of grass just by grabbing it. Or if you happen to be on quest, holding down the trigger and then grabbing. That way, you'll be able to grab it.
Hey, excuse me, I have a question.
Just with force. You won't have to bend down and grab stuff. So just collect as much grass as you can, as well as much sticks as you can. To make this easier, you can go into your orb, hold for a while, and you'll make a pouch. You can put stuff in there like this, or simply just scoop it up. Also, if you have enough in one pouch, you can do the same thing you did to create the pouch. Just hold and you'll make 2 pouches. You can use your thumbsticks to move these items in between pouches. Combine them just by letting go when they're next to each other. Alright, now we're going to take another stick and a rock. Combine it until you see a blue thing on the side, not the top. And if I do this correctly, I'll have created a nice little hammer. This is what we're going to do to create our first bag here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put all these sticks in. I'm going to lower this. And if you see any of these nails, just hammer them in.
I just got force fed.
Go a little bit lighter than you might think. And nothing will break. Alright, now we're going to go onto the grass. Just go along. Put everything in its place.
You're opening something?
It's pretty straightforward. If anything breaks, just get more of it. You should be good to go. But yeah, just be really careful with the nails. And this should be it. There we go. This is our bag. You can put anything in it. Or you can put it on your back. And now you have storage. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is going to go over to this wood cutting island. What we're going to do is we're going to find an axe, preferably one of the bigger ones. And we're just going to go to town on some of these trees. This is not a tree that you can cut down. You can see it's a slightly different pattern from the ones that you can. So we're going to look for... Here we go. This is perfect. Right here. It's a little bit big, and I'm hoping it doesn't fall over, but it's fine. You can teleport with this button. Take both of your hands, swing fast and hard. Just go around the entire tree. Oh, no! Okay, we're going to do the same thing, but with another tree. Alright. Just go around the entire tree, chopping everything down. and you'll eventually be able to chop these down into wedges. Just go along chopping down everything, including the trunk. In the game, this allows the trees to grow back, and eventually you'll get that achievement over there. You can also eat these pieces of food for another achievement to finish this island. Eat 3 pieces of these blueberries just by holding them to your mouth, and that should be it for this island. The next thing we're going to do, second to last, grab a stick, a piece of flint, and some dried grass. So we're going to take this flint, put it on the side like we did with the hammer, take some dried grass, put it on the top, take another flint or a rock, just bang them together, and you should create a torch. We're going to go up these stairs, and you'll make your way over here. Go inside here, and watch out. It's really dark in these mines, but there's no enemies to kill you, so you should be okay. Just follow my steps until you find this. This is perfect. This is copper. It's what you can use to make really basic tools in the game. You don't have to collect it, you just have to break it, as well as some coal. It can be used for fuel and to power lanterns. So yeah, just break however much you want. You don't necessarily need the copper for anything in this. You can just play around with these bugs. Alright, and now you can just explore if you want, or you can go here. You'll find this. This is iron. You can't break it with this, no matter how much you try. So you can just throw that away. We don't need it anymore. You can jump off here. There is fall damage, by the way. But eventually, you'll respawn back here. The last thing we're going to do is this stat island. This is health, this is fullness, and this is nutrition. Nutrition shows if you need food or not. If it's all the way down, you definitely need some food. Fullness is how full you are. If you are too full, you can't eat any food. And this is your health. Basically, if you're too low, you'll die. So just read all this information and keep your hand on here until it pops off. Just read all the information on these boards. Once you've activated all this, do the same thing over here. Read all this if you need. It's just a summary of this menu. You should be good. With that, we can exit the tutorial. Welcome to a Township tale. So the first thing that we're going to do is craft us a nice little pickaxe. You have a bag on your back as soon as you join in. You have flint, rocks, and dried grass. But for now, we're just going to take the dried grass and the flint and make us a basic pickaxe and torch. So take some of this, place it on just like before, and you can use your rocks. Oh, never mind. This server comes automatically with a torch. Yours might not, but it's okay. So take another piece of flint or a rock, just like in the tutorial, and there you go. We got a torch. However, to put it out, you can just pocket it. You don't really need a torch in broad daylight, but hey, you do you. So the first thing you probably want to do is come over here. Explore the town if you want. However, I will be following a basic path, which you can follow as well. This is the carpentry building. It has a bunch of stuff in it, specifically designed for wood cutting. We're going to talk about this later, but for now, what we're going to do is head over to the Dust Bowl. The Dust Bowl is pretty interesting. It contains trees for chopping, as well as loot and a teleportation potion. On the way, you might find these little chicken type things. They're called spriggles. If you kill them, do not eat their meat just yet. You can just store it away. This is because it's kind of like chicken in real life. If you eat it without cooking it, you might not live to tell the tale. So we're gonna head over to this big underpass thing, and we can teleport on over to the first chest. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest besides this lantern, which might be pretty cool, but I'm not gonna need it. You can pick it up if you want and put some coal into it, but I'm not going to. It looks like the sun's setting and the moon's already rising, so we're just going to light up our torch here. There we go. And I'll show you some cool chest spawns, and I'll also cut down some trees, just to fill up the carpentry building. Again, the harder you swing, and the faster you swing, the more damage it will do to the tree. Alright, there we go. It's chopped down. And we're just gonna chop this down into wedges. And I'll see you guys when it's done. If you hear any weird sounds, that's these guys. These are worms. They're very, very not funny. I don't like them. But again, chop down the trunk so that the tree can grow back. It's just good practice. Alright, kind of stressed here with this worm, but I don't think he can hit us. Alright, we're just going to collect this wood in our bag. We only need 6. So I think we should be good. Yeah, alright, sweet. And, oh, I forgot we were going to need some of the other loot. So we can just come over here. Watch out for that worm. We can teleport up here. If this bridge isn't built, you can go on this thing and try to teleport on. Get as close as you can. And when it's blue, you can teleport. Alright. There is a crate over there, which you can see. Has some stuff in it, but watch out, there are worms. Sweet, a teleportation potion. That is perfect. Take that if you need it, if you ever go into the mines. Keep in mind, mines are not like Minecraft in any way. As in, you can't just dig your way out. You have to either teleport your way out with a potion, or you have to just try to make your way out. And it's very dark, so make sure you bring a torch if you go to the mines. However, in this tutorial, we're not going to, simply because it takes a lot of preparation. Cool, there's a lot of stuff in here we could use, but if you ever find that there's a gourd or this glass bottle, gourd looks like this. A gourd can carry 2 potions worth of fluid. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this, dip it in, and we'll have teleportation potion. Another way you can open this, just by shaking the bottle. Drink it, try to pour it into your mouth as much as possible. There you go. Okay, again, we're gonna light this. Sweet. Now we're just gonna keep this wood. We're not gonna put it in just yet in case somebody takes it. What we're gonna do is kill a few more of these chickens, or spriggle rather. Alright, sweet. That did not drop any meat. It's fine. We still have 2, which should be plenty. So I'm going to show you a few more buildings in the town. This is the Tavern. It's where you can cook some food, grow some crops, and generally just do whatever. These kegs can be built, but there doesn't seem to be much liquid in them. There's not normally a chest or a water spawn here, but the server seems like it has it. There's also not as many apple trees in here, but this server, again, does have some. Yum. Alright, so this is where they keep their cauldrons and whatnot. You can cook here, boil some soup, but we're not going to. This is the marketplace. This is where you can exchange those coins for some cool items. If you go to this mailbox, you can actually get 20 coins, which you can use to buy things, but we don't really have things to buy. That's not the only marketplace. There's another one up here. And this building way up here is called the Town Hall. We're just going to teleport over to it. So this is the Town Hall. It's very large. This is another marketplace, but it doesn't seem like there's anything being sold here. So now what we're going to do is deposit some of our coins. Rest your hand here until it gets pushed off. Take your coins. Simply deposit them, and they'll be in your account. If you've picked up a lot of stuff on the way, and you just want to deposit it, just put anything that you don't need into here. I don't really need this. I do need these rocks. Alright. So now we should be good. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the Quarry, which is a very cool place where you can get a lot of resources like copper, as well as coal, without having to go into the mines and preparing a bunch. Really all you need is a pickaxe, or in this case, flint on a stick, as well as a torch. Or in this case, flint on a stick with dried grass. So we're just going to teleport here, as it's much faster. Alright, this is the Quarry. It has these golem monsters I'll show soon, if any have spawned. Yep, that guy off in the distance is a Turabata. Turabatas are monsters that can explode whenever they feel. If they feel that they're too threatened, they'll try to punch you. And they do a lot of damage, especially when they're larger. This is just a baby, but it can do a lot of damage. Alright, this is copper. This is great. Put this into a pouch or into your inventory. These Turabatas are very, very strong, so always be moving. Never let your guard down. Especially... Oh my god, this guy is gonna kill me. Just gonna try to run away here. Come on. Okay, here we go. I'm picking up some more speed. So yeah, these guys can be very dangerous. You know your health will be going down when your screen starts to fade and does not become as colorful as it used to be. Alright. This guy will take a lot of effort, but eventually he might try to explode, which is very good because I can demonstrate their key functionality and what they're mainly known for. Alright, there we go. I killed him. Now, sometimes these guys will crouch down. If you see a green light surrounding them, that means that they are regenerating. But if they don't have that green light, they will try to kill you by exploding. Like, they literally explode, which can basically just kill you. If you don't want to deal with the Turabatas, up here, there are some copper nodes, which you can mine to get copper without having to fight anything. Alright, sweet, there are. Alright. This is amazing. This is a lot of copper, which we'll be able to use to create our dagger. This should be just plenty. So with this, we should get about 6 copper bars, which we can use to create a pickaxe as well as a dagger. But in this video, I'm just going to show you how to make a dagger, as there are probably other videos on how to make a pickaxe. Also, join the Discord and the link in the description to the Discord for this game. It has a great community of people that can help you out whenever you need. So the path to the blacksmith from the quarry is just as simple as walking through here, going straight through that overpass over there, and that's basically it. One cool thing you can do with teleporting, which might be a little bit advanced, is start teleporting when you fall, and then when it turns blue, just let go, and you can teleport without any fall damage. So we're just going to go straight through this big thing right here. If there's a big wall here, you're going to need some dynamite, strike it up, and throw it over here, and it will explode. Otherwise, you can just go down through the town and around, and you should end up at the blacksmith. Alright. That smoke means that we're almost here, and here we go. This is the blacksmith. So, we are going to make sure that there is fuel in here. There is. That's awesome. If there's not, just use any wood or coal that you found in the quarry. Alright, we're going to take our 18 ingots. You can put them in a pouch. Make sure there's nothing else in here. However, there was just copper, so we can just still use it. If there is anything in here, pull this lever, it'll dump into here, and you can put whatever you need back in there. Pump this to make the process go faster. And here we go. We've created 6 copper bars. There is another piece of copper in there. We're just going to dump that out. Just keep this for later. We don't need a hatchet head, but instead of throwing that on the floor, what we're going to do is put this in one of the machines here. If they're not built, you can just collect the resources you need to build them, and then you can store them. But it seems like there's not much storage here. So we're gonna take a certain mold. These molds can be found all over the game world. Alright, sick. This is just what we needed. This is the Dagger Mold. If you put it in here and put 2 ingots, close that up, 2 ingots, you'll see out comes this little guy. Awesome. As you can see, this is a little bit thick to be a dagger, but that's alright. We can forge it down. I don't have a stick, so I'm just gonna grab that real quick. All right, to make a hammer, again, rocks onto a stick. There we go, we got a hammer. We're gonna use this to forge our little dagger after we heat it up. So we're gonna take the dagger here, come on. Throw it in the forge, wait for it to heat up. Once you see these particles, that means it's done. Just go to town on it. You'll see it's getting a little bit thinner, which is very good. And you'll see this blue shattering effect when it's done. I'll show you later. Go around hitting all the edges of the blade. If it's not doing anything, you can just heat it up again. There we go. And that blue shattering effect means it's done. We don't need that hammer. Actually, we do for the last part, which is the handle. But before that, we're gonna just dip this in. And there we go. We got our blade. Now we're gonna rack this back. Take this piece of paper out. Grab this book. Use your thumbsticks or just simply scroll to this page where you can rip out the page. Make sure it looks like this. Stick it in. Take your wood. One of these blocks is 6 wood, which is exactly what we need. Now we're going to take our rock and chisel, hold it like this, and chisel all these blue parts. It's important not to hit any other part because you can break them that way, which could cause the entire chisel to break, and you won't get your wood back, which can be very time consuming. So just trust me, only hit the blue parts. You can use this to flip over the wood. Remember, harder and faster means that you deal more damage. Another shattering effect, that means it's done. Alright, this is our handle. We're going to take our blade, just stick it on in, and there we go. We got a little dagger. This is sort of like a karambit if you have the right handle. Kind of looks like one. Which I use this, but with a different type of metal as the blade. We're gonna go kill a chicken, fry it up. We're gonna take our dagger. Kill it. Sweet, we have some chicken. And now I'm gonna show you how to cook food if you ever need it. This is another place you can go chop down trees, just past the sandstone bridge. If it's not built already, it's pretty cheap to just build. Normally, there's not any trees right here, so I'm just gonna go past here. Sweet, there's just enough wood here in order to make whatever. Alright, we're not gonna go back to town once we chop down this wood. We can literally just cook it here. Remember, always chop the trunk. There we go. Awesome. Okay, now with all this wood, what we can do, take 3 pieces, put them into a little campfire shape. Take a piece of dried grass until you see these green circles. Place down the grass, and it'll look like that. Take 2 pieces of flint, or if you have a torch, just light it up. Stick it in the fire. There we go. Now we can cook our 4 pieces of chicken. Just throw them on down. You'll know they're cooking when you have a white smoke effect. Alright. This piece is done. And all these pieces are done as well. Sweet. Okay. So, you can either chow down on it, or you can take your dagger and chop the chicken until it's in these little nuggets. You can store these in here. Whoa, I just hit my headset. That was really weird. Okay, we can just chop down these pieces and chew down on them, and we don't take as much chicken. Alright, cool. So with that, we're gonna head back to town. And here we are. So thank you guys for watching this video so much. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you aren't already. Ring the bell so that you never miss another upload. Like the video if you really enjoyed it. And share it with your friends if you want to teach them how to play a Township Tale. So yeah, you can just go around exploring the game, get a few people and friend them, and you can go mining with your teleportation potions, of course. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video, like I've already said. And roll the outro or whatever. I don't know what I do now. Outro Mando, take it away.